Hey, knee pain sucks. This is part 2 of our knee rehab series, to where we are going to strengthen the muscles that are around the knee to help bulletproof your knees for any activity that you've got coming on. So, you have muscles in your leg that help you do this. They're called your adductors. We're going to strengthen them with an exercise called Copenhagens. A couple different modifications. We're going to go from easiest, medium, then to hardest. Feeling this out, measuring our pain, tolerance, and our position to make sure that we are ready to advance to the next exercise progression. So, without further ado, let's get started. Easiest one to get started is going to be a side plank. Now, I sure get it that you are also going to be working the muscles here to strengthen, to then do this for your body, but you are also able to strengthen the muscles here on the inside of the leg that do this. So, starting with the elbow underneath your shoulders, hand is going to be nice and firmly planted, shoulder away from the ear, neck looking down to help take tension off if you need to. If not, no worries. You're essentially trying to make a straight line from your forehead, chest, hip bones, down to your knees. So you're going to look like this. What I can do is I can kind of put my emphasis more on one leg by lifting, more on the other leg by closing down. It should be a fairly low level, low threshold exercise. Should not be painful. That is the biggest emphasis. Difficulty is always going to be relative. Next one we're doing is going to be a full side plank. Up on the hands, feet are going to be all the way out. Again, straight line, head, shoulders, pelvis, not your hip bones, and down to the ankles. Feeling the whole tripod, elbow pits are pointing away from me, shoulders down, and we are here, holding. Next exercise that we're going to have you do, go up on your hand here, other leg is out. Base of support is not too difficult here because you have your whole forearm. From here, leg is going to be bent, knee is going to be off the ground. You are really pressing your opposite leg. So if I'm on my right elbow, right arm, I am pressing my left leg down into the ground to lift me up. So you're going to be here, straight line from the whole body, and up. Next one we're doing, making the base of support a little bit smaller, and up. Next, we're going to make the base of support still small. We're going to introduce a chair. This is a higher level activity just from the mobility that it requires of your hips to abduct. So this is going to be your fourth progression. Again, isometrics here, holding up, only a couple of caveats for this exercise. You want to make sure that this is not painful. You want your pain to be less than or equal to like 3 out of 10. You're really not trying to push through the pain on this one, especially if you are injured. You can make any exercise more intense or less intense, difficult by the amount of force that you are using. So for this, the more that your body is here, the harder it is for you to be able to do. That's one. The other one is sets of reps. So the amount of time under tension. If you have the easiest thing, but you're doing it for 3 minutes, it's going to be harder than doing the hardest thing for 30 seconds-ish. Standard protocol that I have for my patients are 4 sets of 30 seconds. If you feel like you are really losing position, your body is shaking uncontrollably to the point that you cannot hold a good position with this, then we start to say, hey, let's back off. You want to be able to do the hardest thing that you can still do well. First set should be fairly easy. The second set, third set, the fourth set should be really where you're feeling it. Okay? Have fun.